What's up, everybody? Welcome back to week 8 of my podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm your host here, Caleb Okachukwu.
Marlo Wax here. How y'all doing today?
Yes, sir. Back on the W side.
Yeah, feel good, man.
Back. It's we had to get it done.
Yeah, I swear it feels good, bro.
Needed it. I think everybody, you walk a little bit different when you get the win.
Mm-hmm.
The facility looks a little bit brighter.
Your Sundays feel way better. Everybody come in smiling.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good, man.
People asking you how your day is.
Real talk.
It's not a dark cloud no more.
No, I will say this. I swear this is a fact, bro. I've been talking to everybody about this. The last 5 weeks, every Sunday, the weather been horrible, bro. It's been like rainy, everything. Yesterday wasn't that bad.
It was sunny.
Bro. It was good.
Yeah,
it felt good yesterday.
Just, I don't know what it is. It's something, the world just connect with a win or something.
Great.
But that's what's up, man. We went our home state, New York. That was a trip.
Yeah, let's talk about the hotel.
I ain't gonna lie. That was probably, I've been here for some time. So that was the best hotel I stayed in my career here so far.
Brad got us right.
Got us right.
Yeah.
Like, I remember as soon as I got off the bus, I seen New York City across the Hudson River.
Yeah.
I walked right over. Everybody just walked right over there. We taking pictures.
Whole
Like,
team.
you just, I think it's because we're upstate.
Mm-hmm.
Syracuse is a great city, but
it ain't
New York City.
It ain't that.
Shout out to New York City. I don't know. I guess it's a real thing. Like, something about New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody watching this gonna be so excited. I'm about to say this. It's something about New York City that when you go there, it's like, I don't know. You just, I'm bugging.
I feel you just like. It give you that little, I don't know.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's probably why the people from New York City, that's probably why they walk
so,
like that.
That's probably why they so, like, just.
Yeah, they just feel good.
Energetic all the time.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know what it is, but it is something about New York City. I don't know what it is. But, shout out to, New York. It's the Big Apple, man. It's just something. It's
you really don't want to talk about this city for some reason.
Yeah, it's cool, though. But
let's talk about the view we have from the hotel.
God,
yeah, like
man,
coming off the elevator, they had the big
what?
windows. You just see the whole skyline, whole city. You just seen it off the water too.
What? The ferry, our hotel had a ferry to take you right over there. We could have went over there if we. It was literally right in front of us. That shout out to this called the On View Hotel.
Hotel.
I will be back. I don't know when, but I'm just letting y'all know I will be back. So. Shout out to that hotel. Everything, just the 6th floor, the lobby, everything. It was just the view, the fire. Talk about expensive.
It was a vibe.
Me and Kayvon were sitting at the fireplace for like 5 minutes. The lady came out and was like, "Yes, you guys know, it's $100 to just sit here." I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "All right, we were just leaving." I'm like, we were just leaving anyway. So, but yeah, just shout out to just everything was nice. The rooms, the view, the service, the food, the where we ate. Remember the view of where we were eating in the cafeteria? We saw the water and
everything.
Everything was just dope about it. But
and then at night it was crazy.
What? Lights bright up.
You see the whole city lighted up. Yeah, that's nice.
Well, it's so funny, like how people get, because we're in Syracuse all year, so you just see people's personality switch up when they get around stuff like that. Like one of my young D linemen, he was like, I don't know if I could be in that. Like the way he said it had me weak. He was like, I just don't know if I could do that every day. Like he's just saying he would just be just all over the place. So it's just funny when like people start just imagining different things. I remember T-Lock was like, yeah, bro, I think I want to live here.
No, T-Lock really does love New York, bro.
He really do though.
That's crazy.
He really does.
Hanging with Eli.
Eli was like, Eli walking around, he talking about, yeah, it's regular, like it's regular, like but it's regular, like it's.
Well, you talking just like him though.
That's how he talk though. Like, he's walking around.
Like, I'm used to this.
I'm used to this, bro. Like you're like, yo, the Bronx over there, like that's Manhattan right there, like it's regular.
Why he get Eli like that?
That's my dog though.
He
but
really was just like
Eli was smiling. Eli was smiling ear to ear the whole time.
He was like, yeah, that's a Harlem.
Harlem, you feel me? Like. It was. I was good to see though. I think we needed that coming home like that. For me personally, my 3rd time in Yankee Stadium, my first win at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Played Notre Dame there, the bowl game, and we finally got that win. So
felt good.
That was my coach kind of told me my first time beating Pitt since I've been here.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
you know, I think it's a good win. It's and in the fashion that we won too. Got to get into the game. People going crazy.
Yeah, pick six.
Pick
Another
six.
Pick 6.
Jay Bellamy.
His first career pick.
First
Pick
career.
6.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Bells, man.
You know what's so funny about his personality though? Like I don't know what you're going to get from him.
No,
like
that's real talk. He really don't.
really like
It's like he chill,
quiet.
He sometimes he joking around.
So, yeah.
He coming at you. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get from him. But it was definitely dope to see. Like every time you hear the crowd scream randomly, you know something crazy went down. T-Lock, fumble recovery.
Yeah,
I think he's leading the nation right now.
that's what I was talking. I was talking to Austin about that. I said, T-Lock got a heck of fumble recovery show.
It's funny because when that play happened, I seen him snatch the ball from the quarterback.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, he wants that ball. Like, I was happy. It was good to see.
We got to talk about Zeke.
Oh my God, big hit.
He probably
Big hits all day.
Hardest hitting corner in the nation, bro. I give him to that.
You got to give it to him. He comes downhill.
I feel like every game he
comes
got a little something. He coming down in the run game.
He's a bigger corner.
No, yeah.
So, you know.
He be working on that. I like that.
Shout out to all those guys, man. Everybody was just doing their thing, balling from just the first quarter to the last. The offense.
Oh, the O-line, man.
Damn near 400 yards rushing.
Yeah, O-line, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was like a real dominating win.
You know?
Like, seriously. Like, O-line, they really – Blythe talked about it. Our little talk before the game. Blythe talked about really just wanting to move another grown man
That's
from
what
point
he
A
said,
to point
though.
B.
He definitely said that.
Just willingly doing that without him wanting that. And that's what they did all day. Run play after play after play after play, just straining. So
everybody was LaQuint doing what he been doing the whole year.
Let's talk about 6 though. What's up with him, Schrader?
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Yeah, what's up with him in that backflip? Like,
you know it's crazy though. I'm on the sideline. I like watching the offense work. So like, I'm on the sideline. I'm looking at T-Lock. I'm like, bro, Schrader just backflipped. He like, no. I said, bro, he just backflipped.
Yeah.
Then the announcer had the same reaction I had. Like, I'm like, what? Like, that was dope though. I mean, it would have been even better because that was a trick play. If that play would have went for a tutty, oh yeah, that would have been insane. But
that's crazy athletic though.
Yeah, his size flipping like that in pads.
That's crazy.
During the play, because you know, like, not gonna wood, but like. Corner could have
corner could have lit him up,
like
because he backed up.
He backed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody was just doing their thing. I think it was very, very special to see. I think it was especially at the end when we ran to the end zone where our fans were, and the band and all the students and all the people that came out. Just we were they were just screaming and we all ran to them and celebrated with them.
It really felt like a home game.
Felt like a home game.
It really felt like the way the energy was after that W. It was crazy.
Crazy. I'm walking around the field like I'm in New York City. Like
the stadium was. It really was pretty as heck. Really as heck at night.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It really felt good.
Nah, for sure. I think that was good. That was good for the people. It was good for us. It was good for the organization, the team, everybody that puts in so much work into Syracuse football, the program, not just the players. So it was good for everybody to get that win. So I seen some of the coaches' wives in tears. Like people really care about us, and I don't think people really see that. Like people really care about us winning. You know, like the fans, they left happy. Like you were saying, our family members that came out, family friends. So I was up to see.
We had some hometown people like Dan and JB. JB had like 30. Dan had 75. It's crazy.
Packed out. I love it though.
But
man, we got a special guest on today.
Yeah, we do, my boy.
First of all, like before we introduce him, he's been trending the last 24. I can't scroll nowhere on Twitter without seeing a meme of him, get his merch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? From New York. Went back to his home state, did his thing. Quarterback, tight end, running back, H-back.
Athlete.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my guy, man, Dan Villari.
Yes, sir.
Dan, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's
That's
an
what's
honor,
up.
man.
Nah, for sure. You know, we were talking before we got on. I told Dan, I said, I was watching Dan run. I'm just like, I'm watching him run. I'm like, you know what you just did, right? Like, You know what you just did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here making business moves on the field and all that. But, Dan, we just appreciate you coming on today. But just we know the game you had. I know the kind of work you put in. But just talk to us about your mindset going into the game. You know, we've been losing before this game. So, your mentality last week going into the game, what was that preparation like for you?
Yeah, for me, it was just it is what it is. At the end of the day, we got to switch our offense, and it sucks for the rest of the guys. I was trying to pull everybody together, but for me, it was just I'm gonna go so hard. I'm gonna run like an animal and just not be denied. Just from my guys, we had that conversation the night before the game, and some of these guys telling their stories, and it was real emotional, and I think that really motivated me to just execute and just run like an animal and just go so hard,
Facts.
Yeah, that talk before the game, it really was emotional. All three of us actually had to stand up and just really just talk about our why and just really look deep inside and see why we're here. So, and Dan, I felt everything you were saying. You really was talking about just you being a man. You talked about your upbringing with your parents and everything like that. But I really felt it, and I really seen like you played with that. We played with all that pain right there on your shoulder during the game. So I gotta say, I really appreciate that, bro, because like you was the man, bro. So can you just talk about like, was you playing, like, do you think about that stuff when you playing during the game, like your parents and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I just think, I feel like my brother and my dad, my mom, my sister, they're really counting on me.
Yeah.
To just make it happen and do everything I said I'm gonna do. And I like when I say I want to be the man, I want to be a provider. I don't want to be the man like I don't want to be famous or anything like that. I want to be the guy that everybody looks to for help.
Right.
You need money, I got you. Like I just want to take care of everybody. That's just I'm kind of like a caregiver. Like I've just always been that guy. So yeah, that's what I mean by that for sure.
No, for sure. I think that's what's up, man. It's crazy because I'm not like, you know how they say like, it's not a surprise who you see make it. Like you don't, success is an accident. Yeah. Like whenever late nights I'm in there watching film, I always see Dan. Every time, like at the end of the day, I always see Dan putting that extra work in. So it's like, I knew that a moment for you. It's like I'm not surprised, It's kind of like what, you know what I mean. It's kind of like
destined.
It's kind of like what Iffy was saying when we had him on. He was like, you look at the guys who make it, and you see what they do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's no surprise for me. But one thing about it, right? What Dan said, I'm not gonna go into everything he said the night before the game, but like I was just telling him, I remember in my mind, I was thinking like, yo, he's really not lying. Sometimes guys get up in front of guys and they start saying things and they just be like, oh, and like they might juice a little bit, but. Ever since I met Dan, like we've hung out together. I've been in New York, so in Long Island, I was out there and we was hanging out and just you just see his demeanor. In springtime, we were talking about how many talks we done had about nutrition and stuff like that. Just
man time talks,
real talk,
conversation,
real grown man conversation about our nutrition. I'm in the summertime, I'm in the weight room. I didn't go home. He was here, so it's like again, like it's no surprise that he had this type of game. Because at some point the work you put in, you're going to be rewarded for it, right? But let's just go off the field. I know you're from Long Island. You played quarterback in high school, so can you talk to us about how that happened and why you wanted to play quarterback and like what was it like growing up in Long Island for you?
Yeah, so I was actually a running back. In Little League growing up.
Makes sense now.
So it makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Okay, it's all.
I was really like a fullback, just blocking for everybody. And then, once I got to middle school, I saw my brother started playing quarterback at Holy Trinity Catholic School in Long Island, and like I said, he was the man. And he played. He was so tough, man. He had dudes bouncing off of him, like lowering his shoulder as a quarterback, and I was just like, wow, like. I want to be like that. Like I want to get scholarship offers. I want to, really do something big with my life. So that my brother was the motivation. I started playing quarterback in 8th grade. Won the job right away, but and then I was all right. I had a good arm, But then 9th grade, I was slinging around a little bit. I couldn't really run at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I hit a growth spurt in 10th grade, I started, my legs came under me and I got strong. And then in 11th grade, it took off, went 23-1. The one game I lost, I broke my shoulder in the first quarter. So I believe I would have been 24-0.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's my story, man.
You're a winner.
Yeah.
Basically. What he's saying is when he's
out there, when he's the man,
he's going to win. We're going to win.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's the mindset.
That's man time.
It's man time.
That's real talk right there.
All right, so we know you started at Michigan. We know you didn't start here. What was that like for you? Why'd you choose that, and then why'd you end up coming here?
Yeah, Michigan came in the picture late, and I just have the utmost belief in myself. So I just said, man, I'm just gonna go in there and work and just pray and believe I'll get an opportunity. And I learned so much there. I'm so grateful for it. And obviously things didn't work out. They kind of had their guy, JJ McCarthy, my boy. Shout out to him. Yeah, great dude, great player. And yeah, I just knew, they had different plans, and so I wanted to come home to Syracuse. So yeah, but I'm definitely grateful for that, for that opportunity, because I learned so much, and I think it's really helped me right now.
No, for sure.
Yeah, with your time coming here and just seeing that switch from quarterback to tight end, I feel like we're gonna keep coming back to him, how much work he was putting in. We know that this transition wasn't always easy, because that's not gonna be easy for anybody. But everybody's seen the work you were putting in, just putting your head down, standing at the practice, blocking in the weight room, lifting and all that. That's just another shout out to you. I just want to ask, where did the work ethic come from? Did it come from your brother playing in high school? Did it come from your dad, mom, anybody? Where did it come from?
I really think it's like a gene inside me. My dad, I think it's from my dad. My dad was, he started in construction at 19 years old, been in it 35 years, wakes up at 4 a.m, goes to work till 3, just works all day, works his butt off all day, comes home, goes to bed, does the same thing every morning, doesn't complain about anything. So, he's just a real blue-collar guy. And he would come home, go to the gym, and I just seen the work. And he always told me, he was not one of those dads who was ever on top of me if I played bad or any of that. He was never negative. All he said was, give 100% every time and work hard off the field, and everything's gonna come. So I just grew up on hard work, and if you do that, you're gonna get what you want.
For sure. So you came to Syracuse and you played quarterback. You were here at quarterback at first, but then you switched to tight end. You said at Michigan that they had different plans. So that's tough, right? Taking that, that's tough dealing with that. And you gotta, because like you said, you believed in yourself when you work, but things didn't go the way you wanted. And we all of us up here know the mindset we have to have when things don't go the way we want, right? So you came to Syracuse and you were still at quarterback at first.
Yep.
So talk about that transition. What were some of those emotions? What did you feel? Because you came here to be a quarterback. I know you didn't come here to be a tight end at first. So when you knew that you had to take a different route, but you still wanted to play, what was that like for you?
How it felt when I was going through it, as a quarterback.
Then making that transition.
Yeah, from Michigan to Cuse till tight end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in camp when I was struggling, and I wasn't even getting any reps. I was literally sitting on the sideline, and I was just every day, man. I thought to myself, what's going on here? This isn't how it's supposed to go. I work too hard for this. Everybody sees how hard I work for this, and I was like, am I doing something wrong? I didn't know. I just prayed about it, and I was just looking for answers. And one day Coach Beck called me in his office, and he said he thought it'd be a good idea to switch to flex wide receiver, tight end. And I looked at him. I said, no, that's not me. I can throw it with the best of them. And I was in absolute denial at first. Emotional, cried about it. I remember sitting on the back porch of UV one night after camp, you know, just looking in the sky, like by myself, just like, man, what is going on with my life right now? Like this is a nightmare.
Real emotions, yeah.
Yeah, I get real emotional about it, and and then I just got on the phone with my dad. He really motivated me and just basically said, don't quit, you know, take it from what it is and do what you always do and work hard at it. Like, you're a great athlete, you know, you can make this thing work. And I still didn't believe him at the time. I didn't want to do it, but I just said, let me give it a try. And I'm not going to go in 50%. I'm going to go 100% if I'm going to be a tight end. So, and then I was getting my butt kicked on scout team. I mean, Garrett Williams coming downhill, smash a corner, smashing me. And I had to block you and Marlo, I remember, would dodge my blocks like so easily, like spin moves. Steph spin moved me one time. I mean, you guys are ballers. So it was like, wow. I mean, can I do this? Like, I don't know. And then it just, you know, week by week, it just kept getting easier and easier, and I just kept getting more confident.
Yeah. I heard you talk about the tough times. You said you was going back down on the back porch of UV. I think I remember. I know you close with like Burge and Juan. Was Burge one of those people that was helping you through those tough times, or Juan?
Yeah, me and Burge had a few talks. Yeah, definitely.
That's good. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
another workhorse.
Yeah.
Another workhorse, and I learned a lot from him. You know, he was the one who taught me how to cook from home, and you know, be locked in that way. Don't go out buying a bunch of crap.
Burge was on that?
Burge was on that. Burge was cooking chicken and rice, pork chops and rice every night.
Burge was on that?
Burge was
I
on that.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he was like, and Burge, you know, he had fun, Burge, but he knew when it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. Go to bed early. You know, during the season at least. And I just like, I knew where he was going. I knew he was going to the NFL, so I just tried to, you know, copy a lot of things he did. You know,
that's real. I think it's dope. Like you never know what somebody going through, because like in this game, you know, you see all of us work, you know, so hard, but like again, like people really don't see the emotional side, like the emotional battle you have to do, like especially like you said, like we all have that dog in us, right? And when you're not producing what you know you can, I think it hits that much more, you know. So, all right, so you know, once you became a tight end and everything like that, right? You know, we saw, you know, I saw you've had moments the whole year where you've Clemson game. I can remember Clemson game. You know, I remember I came up to you, they told you was doing your thing. So when did you, because you definitely, to me, it's like you add like your own swag to it. It's like, I'm going to be a tight end, but I'm going to still be me. And I love when I see players add their own swag to the game. Yeah. I think that's what makes the game fun. It's like, I'm not going to be just a DN. I'm going to add my swag to it, you know. So for you, I see how you be dodging over guys, trying to hurdle guys and stuff like that, like you're a quarterback. Yeah. So when did you realize, okay, I'm going to play tight end, but I'm going to still be me for real?
I just think I always knew like what I could do with the ball in my hands. Like in the beginning of the season, I was blocking a lot, and I remember telling my Coach Nuns, I was like, Coach, I was upset one time, and he's like, what are you upset about? I'm like, Coach, I want the ball. Like I know what I can do with the ball in my hands. And he ripped me. Like, you got to do your job. You got to learn how to block well first before you even want the ball. Like, just grilled me. And I was like, I never again am I saying anything about it. And I was just like, and I told our GA too, tight ends GA, John Germano, I said, listen, when I get that ball in my hands, you guys are going to realize what I can do. And you guys might feel a little stupid. But and he was like, all right. And I just had to keep my head down and just wait for the opportunities. Yeah. You know, and they came, so thank God they did, you know.
Aren't all three of y'all Italian?
It's a great
the whole
dynamic,
room
man.
is Italian.
It's a hell of a dynamic.
Hold on, we got to get into that real quick, because I always see y'all around the locker room. Y'all say little they say, y'all be saying stuff to each other, like, so I could just imagine them conversations, like, cause y'all three, like, so what's that like, you know, just that relationship.
We call each other Paisan. But hey, Paisan. He'll know. He'll turn his head right away.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Coach Nuns is kind of like, he reminds me so much of my dad. Like the way he'll just rip me without, he'll give it to me straight no matter what. Like he's so real with me, and he'll just be the biggest, ever to me. And then on the side, he'll pull me over and be like, listen, and you know what I mean? And talk to me nice, and he'll always make sure we're good at the end of the day.
That's
but
the best type of coaches.
Yeah, but in front of everybody, he makes sure to shoot me straight. And then but I definitely respect that about him. And me and Germano, Coach Germano, we watch film 2-3 times a week together, and it feels like family, Italians, they stay together.
Yeah.
They gel together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love those guys.
I like that.
Quick little sidebar. You watch Power, right, Lo?
Yeah, I watch Power.
You watch Power too, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
What you better dive into, bro?
Tommy
Show. I knew it was the Tommy Show, bro.
Bro, I said this, bro, in the summer, because, I watch Power late. And I was hanging with Dan a lot in the summertime. Like, me, bro, this thing started last year. We're going to know where senior night, I got a story, and it's their fault. But we ain't going to talk about that right now. But
I forgot about that. I gotta figure mine out.
I got my senior story already ready, and it's Dan and them fault. That's all I'm going to say. It's their fault. That's all I'm going to say is their fault. But I started watching Power, and Tommy in the show, the more I started hanging, I say, bro, you really remind me of Tommy, bro. Like, because he was like, just the way he talks and acts. I'm like, yo, you really remind me of this guy. He was like, yeah, I gotta watch it. I said, bro, no, like, you need to tap into the show because you like act like this guy for real. Like, and then he was like, yeah, he's Italian too. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's like, I think that's just dope for like y'all all have that.
They all got that little swag.
Just that little Italian, swag with it. So that's cool, man. I actually been to Italy.
I think in a different time. I think in a different time, I'd be in the mafia. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'll be a good dude though. I wouldn't be, a bad mobster.
That was a great media. That was a great media answer. But
Italy's beautiful too.
It is. It really is though. But I want to go back for sure. But just okay. So now just moving into these last couple of games of the season, with everything that's been happened for you. You've been training right now. Like, what's it been like? 'Cause I think you probably been talked about a lot the last 24 hours. Everybody talking about go get your merch. Like, so just what's that been like for you, getting all that attention?
Yeah, I mean, people I haven't talked to in a couple of years.
They
Texting my phone,
Got that text.
And I don't like to be Hollywood, so I try to, I answer everybody. But yeah, it's just been it's been a blessing. I used to wear a bracelet that says better days are coming. And I just remember that. I woke up this morning thinking about it. And I think the better days are now or they're coming. They're upon us.
Yep.
And
for sure.
I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful, but I'm hungry at the same time. Like, I feel like I left a lot of plays on the table. I don't even feel like I played that well, which people might think is crazy, but ever since that game, I've just been thinking about the plays I didn't make, and it's been pissing me off a bit. So I'm just ready to get another win this week and go hard this week at practice.
You see what, like you talked about how you prayed about your situation. I hope you see what God did for you, bro. Like you took the route to tight end, but you went crazy at quarterback.
It's crazy, right?
Like you feel me? Like
he was behind the center the
whole game.
I ain't like, and it was everybody in the stadium knew what play was coming. We knew Dan was about to get the ball.
Yeah.
Still averaging 9 yards to carry. Still 15-yard run. 15-yard run is crazy, bro.
You people how you try to flex on the dude when he's scoring. I peep with you. He tried to look sideways, act like he tried to burn.
You want to laugh? Yeah, I was gonna flex on him, and I realized he was too close. I'm like, yeah, he's too close. I can't do that.
Nah, for sure. I think that's fire.
And another crazy little Sally. Every time, I feel like every run he had was a first down, but every single first down run, JB would come to me, look at Sally, look at his little Sally. It's like a little thing, I don't know. But every single time though.
The fourth quarter one was when was the one when you had the long 30? It was like about 30-something yards when you scored it. In the
Yeah,
end?
it was like 40s.
That was in the
30s.
fourth quarter?
Was it? I think so.
That was in the fourth quarter. That suddenly was hard though. When he went to the crowd, it was like good night. It was like a New York good night finish type thing.
You know, he had like
I was finna say 100 people,
70 people in the stands.
75 of my family.
Oh, y'all was the
In one
mob.
section.
The
Oh,
Italian
whole
mob was in there.
real talk.
The whole Italian mob came out.
That's crazy.
That's what's up, man. But Dan, we can't bring you on here and not dive into some questions with you. You're on the Mob podcast, so we know you're a great athlete, but we want to know who Dan, the person,
Let's do it.
is.
Let's dive deep, Dan.
Let's dive deep real quick. Let's dive deep. So my first question to you, Dan, is what is something that many people don't know about you?
I guess I'm like the goofiest guy you've ever met.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah, him and
Juwan. That's
him
the
and
duo.
Juwan. Running
Him and
around the locker
Juwan.
room.
Him and Juwan. Juwan Price.
Yes.
So you see Dan, you see Juwan. You see Juwan, you see Dan. Like,
we just love. I love to joke around, laugh. I'm never serious, but like, I just like to bring the fun into all this. So I guess that's something. I might seem serious in interviews and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
You joking around all the time.
Nah, for sure. Me and Dan definitely had some good times, on and off the field. And I think that's definitely facts.
Oh, and one other thing. I'll listen to Kodak for like 2 hours straight. 2 hours straight. And
Kodak, bro.
Yeah.
Let me drive the boat.
When we warm up.
See, that's a good one.
Yeah, when we warm up, and I'm rapping every lyric for every song, and then we go for warm ups, come back in, and I put my headphones back on and put on gospel music. And it's like funny. I go Kodak to gospel, like
That's man time.
that's
That's
how I like
That's
it.
man time right there.
I don't care if you listen to the same thing, right?
Man time. See, God was with him. You know what I'm saying? You need that power. But all right. What do you find most challenging in your life right now? You can go on the field and you can go off the field.
I think the most challenging thing in my life is like I feel like I'm so used to like hard times and like not don't get me wrong, I had a good upbringing
for sure,
and everything, middle class family, like I had everything I needed. I think like in my career though, I was always going through something like negative, and I never felt this what I'm feeling right now, and right now I'm like, you would think I'm like super happy and super like, but I'm real anxious a lot, because I just always want more and more, and I'm just not used to this feeling of success in my college career. So like just learn how to deal with that, learn how to just be grateful, and learn from my mistakes, but not let them dwell on me too much, So yeah.
What he said is real, because I remember one time, remember, if we're going to be real on the podcast, I had to do an interview, and I had family, and I was like, yo, I'm not finna go do it.
Yeah.
Because I want to go see them, because they're about to leave. And Lo was like, he said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Remember when we didn't have these interviews? When people didn't want to talk to us.
Man, we was praying to be the guy that had interviews that people wanted to talk to.
So when he said that, I was just like, damn. Yeah. And it makes me think about what you just said about having success, that feeling, because that's a real feeling. And if you know a little bit about our stories, like I remember when I first started having success on the field, it took me 3 years to really start having success. So it's like that's a real emotion, like, because you get so used to not being in front of it, like not being in the spotlight. It is something that you have to adjust to. And one thing I would say is just keep doing, I heard LeBron say, keep the main thing the main thing. You feel me?
I feel like we always say that. We always come back to that.
Keep the main thing, and don't make things bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember what I kept saying last week before the game.
Let's not be the third.
I kept telling everybody on the defense, I said, Pitt only got 2 wins this year. Let's not be their third. Because to me, it was that simple. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to take everything for what it is. So, you know, bro, like, you put in the work. So it's like, yeah, this is a new feeling for you, but don't even be, like, enjoy. Like, I remember you talking about Birds. I remember when I had a pick 6 last year, right? Birds told me every day, he was like, bro, enjoy it, bro. Mm-hmm. He was like, don't, because I was kind of like the same way. I was like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this to be my last big moment, you know. And Birds had told me in that moment. I remember he literally came up to me and was like, bro, enjoy it, bro. Like, we don't get stuff like this all the time. So when you get, not you to enjoy all of it, still putting that work, bro. Like, you trending right now all over Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy all of it, because you never know when it's gonna be gone, you know. But keep putting in that work and keep like still be you. You feel what I'm saying? Like the guy I see when I'm in there Thursdays late night, you in there Wednesdays late night, and I see you all the time. Just keep being that same guy, because the more you keep putting in, it's only more gonna like come for you. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. So that's what I would say to that. It's definitely a new feeling, but it's a good one. Yeah, embrace it. You know, it's a blessing. So
it's a deserved feeling too.
Yeah.
Y'all ever feel like life is so good that it's like weird?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
It's just like, cause something bad happened. Like, if someone just
It's too good to
punch
be
me in
true
the
type of
face,
feeling,
like,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One more question for my brother. What fears do you experience? On and off.
Fear God, first of all.
Okay.
Second of all,
that was tough.
I definitely fear failure. You know, besides like sharks and stuff.
Ooh, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like grizzly bears. Like, that doesn't count. Because everybody's just afraid of sharks. But, failure, you know? Just failure. That's it. It's like when you want to win so bad and you want to succeed this bad, it's just like you work so hard, because it's like I can't live with myself, you know, if I fail. Yeah. Even if I work so hard and still fail. Like, a lot of people say, like, if you work so hard and you fail, like, okay, it's fine, because you did what you can. You did everything you could. But I don't feel that way. I feel like the expectation is, like, success, execution. Like, I can't live with myself without getting everything I want, you know?
For sure.
So it might be selfish, you know, whatever you want to call it, but that's just how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I feel like we all have that competitive mentality. We all have that. We don't want to let our people down. We seen how much work our parents put in just to provide for us. So all that we want to do is just, we feel like it's our duty to just give back to them. Yeah. And just whatever that is, whatever the standard is, whatever the expectation is for, it's all different for all three of us. But I feel like we all fear that. We all fear just letting our people down. Mm-hmm. Like your little brother and your dad. You seen how much your dad put in for you and all your siblings. And you talked about your dad and your mom. And same thing for me and my mom. It's been me and my mom my whole life. And my grandma. I'm just trying to do what I can do, is to just, you know, just grind for them. My grandmother, she put so much aside for me. Same thing with my mom. I'm just trying to just make them happy. Just make them proud. Just give back for them. I know it's nothing I can do to repay them for how much they've done, but just do something. Just do something to make them smile, make them proud.
That's what's up. That's real, man. I think, like, again, just going off of YouTube, I think I fear daily that I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That comes,
that's it right there.
That's how I think it was a Georgia Tech strength coach a while ago. He said something. He said people that really work hard, they always feel like they're not doing enough. People that don't work so hard, they think they've already done enough when they're really just doing the bare minimum.
Like,
that's so true.
So true. You talk about, like, selfish. I think and I fear that too, right? Because if I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and you guys can relate, because y'all all have that same mentality that I have. When you're always happy when we win, but, like, you can't help but look at yourself sometimes and just be like, did I do enough? Like, you know, and of course it's like sometimes you just can do nothing but your job. And that's what it is. But like when you are chasing greatness, I think that question is always lingering in the back of my head. Like, did I do everything? Like, and I know, even when you know you did everything, you still feel like, did I do it? Did I do enough? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that I fear daily. You know, like, even if I watched hours of film, like, could I watch one more hour? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so
something that yeah, no, I'm a big Kobe fan. I watch a lot of Kobe.
I saw you read that book. I saw it now. You know you like to read for real, but
Yeah.
when
I read a lot. Yeah, but dive into Kobe a little bit. He talked about things. You know how sometimes how you say you ask that question in the back of your head, like, should I go watch this extra hour of film? Should I go to the field? Should I stay after practice for 10, 15 more minutes? He always talked about no negotiating with yourself. Like no asking yourself. No trying to figure out which one you're trying to do. Just do it. Like no trying to figure out this. And that sticks with me a lot. Anytime I'm trying to think, should I do this?
do it.
I'm not even going to negotiate with myself. I'm just going to do it because I know if I do it, I'm gonna feel better with myself afterwards.
I agree with you. That's it's kind of like I always say, discipline over motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wake up, regardless of how you feel, you're still going to the gym.
Yeah,
you know. So a lot of people, I feel like working out today. I'm gonna go work out, but some people are like, I don't feel like working out today. I'm tired. I'm feeling lazy. But that discipline, if you have that discipline, you're gonna get up and go, no matter what. You're gonna get it done. So
that's 100. That's real. I think, Dan. We just appreciate you coming on. Not surprised, for sure. Just take it, run with it, keep going up, keep trending up, man. Keep trending on the field, keep trending off the field. Mm-hmm. Go cop that boy merch, man. Everybody go get that thing, man. But keep doing your thing, man. I know you got big things ahead for you. I could just tell, like, just your mentality, all the talks we done had since last year, summer, spring, just everything. So it's like, just keep that mindset, brother, and you're gonna be shaping this life. I'm not worried about any of that. You know what I'm saying? So.
And keep that fire inside that you got. Keep that fire burning. Keep talking that talk of practice.
Mm-hmm. He be going at us in one-on-ones.
Yeah, real talk. and keep talking that talk to my young linebackers, man. Get them right, man.
Got you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man. Look up to you both. Respect the hell out of you both, and. This is a lot of fun. Appreciate you.
No, for sure, man. Appreciate you, man.
Looking on
Georgia Tech
24-hour rule.
In the A.
That's crazy how it is about football.
24-hour rule.
Got a lot back into Georgia
really
Tech.
a game of life for real.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. They talented.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of players. It's gonna be fun going down there. Another night game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to ball out.
For sure. Night game, ACC prime time, 8 p.m. in the A.
Mm-hmm.
I might run into Quavo or something. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can chop it up with him.
The Future. You know what I'm saying? Run it up with them. But the little baby, all them boys out there,
gotta see something.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a dominant win.
For sure. Another win. Get bowl eligible.
Yeah.
And get this thing back rolling.
I'm ready for a shutout, bro. I'm ready for the defense to shut off and talk this year, bro. I'm ready.
Why not?
Real talk.
Why not?
Why can't we do it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Just again, so it's good. Just going to this week. We know we got to do going down there. It's gonna be they're 5-5. We're 5-5. So we know it's gonna be a dog fight. But we at the end of the day, we ready for it. We prepared. The mob gonna come ready. So I'm not too worried about our preparation. I think the team is headed in the right direction.
Right.
Chasing the right thing. So again, just this week, it's going to be fun to see down in Atlanta, ACC prime time. Everybody come out, take a trip down south.
Mm-hmm.
No place like the South.
Yeah.
New York City lit, but there's no place like the South. You know what I'm saying?
Talk,
so
yeah. I never been down to Georgia Tech. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
You wasn't there.
No.
Who was I with? Oh, that was another trip.
Okay. I got you.
That was another trip. I've been down there. Southern hospitality is a real thing.
Mm.
So I'm excited to get that trip. We're going to be back late, but it is what it is. I'm excited to get this win. So Cuse Nation, we appreciate everybody who's been rocking out with us. Keep the faith, keep believing. We got 2 more games left. We rocking out this week. We appreciate everybody. Love you guys. Shout out to that.